Hello fellow wet shavers, Brian here with the Wet Shave Experience. Thank you for tuning in today. In today's video, I will be using the collaboration between Shannon Soaps and the razor company. I'm going to say this right, Inspirazone di Lusso, which I think is luxury inspiration or inspiration of luxury. And this is in a Chupacabra base. And so this is my first go with Shannon Soaps. Kind of cool on the label. It's got like these little metal rivets on there, so I'm guessing those must go through to the plastic on the other side. I don't know. I will be using the matching splash, which I think this is a non-alcohol based splash, alcohol-free. Yep. So I just opened this. I didn't get a chance to do an unboxing video, so this is my first whiff off the puck. It's very nice. It's a little light in the scent, but very nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get lathered up and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. And so again, I am using the Inspirazone di Lusso. Did I say that right? Inspirazone di Lusso, Shannon Soaps and Razor Company collaboration. I am gonna be using the Haircut and Shave Company N075. And this is the mixed metal with the aluminum base plate. I'm all lathered up. I have the Simpson Trafalgar T3 brush. We are lathered up in my bowl. And then I will be following up with the matching, I'm gonna call it a toner, since there's no alcohol in it. Maybe it's a splash. I don't know what the difference between a toner and a splash is. But anyways, so off the puck, you can see where my little scoop there. It is pretty light. The scent notes on this are described appropriately, a light aquatic. I'd say scent strength on this is probably 3.5, 3-ish, 3 to 4, somewhere in that neighborhood. So it's not super strong. It's not what DK would call, I think, a bold and banging scent in terms of scent strength, but it is a very, very nice scent. Scent notes are jasmine, neroli, cedar, patchouli, rose rock, or rock rose, and musk. I don't really get a very musky scent from it. I mostly get the more neroli and jasmine lighter notes on this. So I'm gonna wet the face and get started. Hopefully everybody had a good week. It is Friday for me. So I'm looking forward to that, having the weekend off. And this is my first use of Shannon Soaps. I've not tried any of their products. And this comes to you exclusively from the Razor Company, which is where I got mine. Seen a couple other people use this already on the YouTubes, and lathered up pretty easily in the bowl. This is in what's called, they're calling it the Chupacabra base, which I think that's inspired by CDB. I am CDB, Chris, I believe. I don't know if this was formulated their goat's milk formula. I was looking on their website since I'm not all that familiar with Shannon's, and they have a lot of different scents that look interesting. But this was $16.99 for 4 ounces, which $4 an ounce in terms of if you're just going by cost per ounce is not bad. And the splash was like $13.50, so altogether a pretty reasonably priced set. And so I think the Chupacabra base, from my kind of brief research, looks like it's kind of their middle base. It looks like they have a lower cost base, was like $11.95 for 4 ounces. I didn't really look at the ingredients to see what the differences were. This is the Chupacabra base, and then they have what looks like, I think they're calling it a Rust Belt base. And that was slightly more expensive, somewhere around $18 to $20. So I'm guessing that's kind of their different offerings in terms of what's base ingredients. So far the soap's performing very well, or I'm being allowed to perform my shave very well by the soap. Plenty of slickness, plenty of cushion. I haven't used the Haircut and Shave Company N075 quite a while. I have a Nasset blade in here, which I'm not sure how many uses I have on it. I didn't keep track very well. but it's probably not more than 2 or 3. I can typically get 3 to 5 uses out of a blade easily. I do not have particularly dense nor coarse hair growth, so it's pretty easy for me to get a few uses out of a blade. So yeah, so this is a very nice scent. Like I said, it is on the lighter side in terms of scent strength. But very appropriate coming into summertime or warmer weather, at least for most of us. Not overly complex. All right, very nice first pass. There we go. Spray bottle, inspired by, again, IMCDB. I linked it in the description. So by the way, we are getting a little channel growth. So those of you that are new, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, really appreciate it. Anybody watching this that hasn't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It really helps the channel. And if you like this video, hit that like button. That also really helps the channel as well. So first go with Shannon's is pretty nice. Definitely got plenty of soap here left for the third pass in here. Yeah, it's a really nice scent. I like this. It kind of reminds me, but honestly I like it better. It's kind of in the same vein as Oceana from Barrister Man. But I think I actually like this better. All right, let's go across the grain here. I picked up this razor from Ken, Shave 326, in a, what was initially supposed to just be a, hey, you want to try this razor? And I liked it so much, I ended up picking it up from him. I like I have not tried the P076, that's the positive blade feel. This is the neutral blade feel, thus the N075. So the 75 is the blade gap. This is a really, really super efficient razor for me. It provides me with one of my closest, smoothest shaves. And it's very, with the neutral blade exposure, there is really literally no blade feel to it. So not only does it provide me with a super smooth shave, but honestly, it's one of the most comfortable shaves. Kind of reminiscent, I mean, it's an easy shave. Almost, but not quite as easy as the Mercury 34C. All right. I'm really enjoying the T3 Trafalgar. Excellent brush. I'd like to try the Omega Evo at some point. It's a higher priced brush, so they're like $60, $70 for the Evo. And this brush is like 28, 29 bucks. And I picked mine up off the BST resale Facebook group. And so I got this one and the T2 in a kind of a package deal for a discount. pretty nice discount. So to me, you can't go wrong with that. All right, let's go against the grain. Yeah, very slick soap, very nice. This definitely will probably be my gateway into trying a little bit more Shannon's at some point. Pretty cool. I don't know if there's more collaborations in store with the razor company or not. But I think it's pretty cool. The razor company has always been fantastic to deal with. I got free shipping if you purchase over $10, which, I mean, unless you're buying like a 5-pack of blades, it's impossible not to get over 10 bucks, right? And their customer service is outstanding. And they always take care of their customers, for sure. Any issues, they are there to fix them. The only thing they don't have control over is the mail. For some reason, getting things from Michigan to Eugene, Oregon is not always the most efficient. I don't know, it's just the way that the Postal Service has their route set up or what. But it oftentimes takes a while. I notice the same thing when I order directly from Declaration Grooming. They're also in Michigan. So we're just kind of doing a cleanup on the neck here. I have some hairs that grow in odd directions. Anyways, I do the same thing when I order from Declaration directly. I mean, things are taking a while in the mail to begin with, but for some reason from that area of the country to get to here, oh, looks like I got myself right there just slightly. All right. I'm gonna rinse the face and we'll get to the post. All right, I gotta get the plastic off here. That plastic off. Uh-oh. All right, let's give that a shake. And we'll get some on the hand. I don't use a ton of splash. I don't know, I feel like a little bit for me goes a long way. Yeah, this is overall a very nice scent, very pleasant, very happy with it. Again, very light on the scent strength, but very nice. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks, and we'll see you soon on the channel.